Anesh Nox, Anesh Nesmos Nahe. Ha! We back. Bad Boys for Life. So Bad Boys for Life is the third Bad Boys film starring Will Smith as Mike Lowry and Martin Lawrence as Marcus Burnett. In this sequel, they team up with the Miami Task Force to take down a vicious cartel leader. The first half of the movie, they're not really on screen together. I really like that because it shows you just how opposite they are of each other. You have Will Smith's character that's working and then going home to an empty condo. And then you got Martin Lawrence's character who's retired, trying to just live life and get used to being around the family all day. I think Will Smith back as Mike Lowry was really good. In this one, he still gets into it with the criminals, but they made his character a little more deep. They add more relationships between him and Marcus, and they added little things that gave you more insight to how he became Mike Lowry. Martin Lawrence returns as Marcus as well, and I would say he edges out Will Smith a little bit as my favorite character in the movie. He recognized that they were getting older, and I really liked how his character wasn't overshadowed by the whole movie. I love how his character is still trying to be on the path of positivity and trying to be that pacifist, non-violent type character, while still being dragged back into that life. His comedic relief is not only logical, it's funny, and there's a scene on the airplane that was hands down the funniest one. It's hard to tell whether they're reading lines or just improvising the whole time. And by the second half of the movie, they pair up with a Miami task force called Ammo. I love the addition that they brought to the movie. It was more of an old school versus new school type feeling. And when they were on set, along with Martin Lawrence's character and Will Smith, it was just a good recipe for a funny time. It really would have been cool to see Detective Mateo and Detective Marcy from the last two films. I love the choral that they used to have, and it would have been interesting to see how they were now with the new task force that was invited into the movie. Aside from all that, I really love the callbacks that they do in this movie. It's always cool when you're a fan of a franchise and they show little details in the movie that you can pick up versus somebody who's just seeing it for the first time. I think the action scenes are legit. Even though this is a Bad Boys movie and they're known for a lot of car scenes and epic blow-ups, for some reason it felt like I was watching Fast and the Furious when those scenes would happen. But it's not really a bad thing. All in all, Bad Boys for Life was really enjoyable. I was surprised at how good it turned out to be. I really like how they captured the city of Miami throughout this movie. They came back with a great concept. They put a lot of new things into it that worked, and we got solid teamwork from the two main characters. I don't know if they're gonna make a fourth one, but if they do, I'd definitely be there to watch it. So I'd say Bad Boys for Life is a beautiful film of epic proportion. Have you seen Bad Boys for Life? What'd you think about it? Let me know in the comments below. Also, what's your favorite buddy cop film of all time? For me, it would be Bad Boys. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and attack the comments section. Peace.